Hello and welcome back to Norland. And if you saw the last video, then you'll know that I was talking about making a more narratively driven, shorter form kind of strongly edited series. That is still the plan. However, I decided when I was writing down the story and everything like that, all the dialogue, that there's really no reason that I can't do this sort of longer form content for the people who still want that. And then edit it down later for the people who maybe don't have as much time on their hands and everything. So with that out of the way, we're going to start with Petyr here. And if you are unfamiliar with it, he is actually, without spoiling too much, he is a character from Game of Thrones, and he's a little bit, I guess you could say, conniving. And that sets the tone here. So we're going to be playing as Tanea. And as you can see, they value intrigue, and they also get a production bonus to paper workshop, having knowledge in bureaucracy, demagogy, and religion. And they have a xenophobia towards macaw. And so as you can probably tell just from that, we're going to be working on more of the intrigue, maybe diplomatic as well sometimes, kind of side of the game. After playing with Canute and really going all in on the warfare side, I thought a nice change of pace here would actually be quite good. So as you can see, he's got good manners, good trade skill, good management skills, a strong persuasion and intelligence skill, and as you can see, we put the star there. So if I can show, so we got diplomat, and that'll allow us to convince any enemy king to forget all grievances and return to a normal level of relations. It's not the best. I was thinking about just going on management again, but I mean, having the paper, that'd be good and everything, but I don't think it's totally necessary. Anyways, I think diplomat fits better for this character. So intelligence as well is pretty good, but he's not a teacher. He's not good at combat or commanding either. So let's go ahead and just jump on in. So I think we started last time at Brightvale. Yep. And that's normal. I think we did pretty good. I don't think we had too many issues. So I'm going to probably go with one of these harder starts, and we've got Frostkeep and we've got Crystallia. So we're probably going to go with Frostkeep. It's nice and small. I like that. It is kind of surrounded, but that gives us a little more opportunity to work with the intrigues. So we're actually going to rename this to the Drear Fort. And if you've seen Game of Thrones, that'll make a little more sense to you, maybe. And we're going to put the first village is going to stay on Rye, and the second village will be Iron. And let's see. I think normally he has like a mockingbird kind of sigil, or coat of arms, perhaps you might call it. And we'll just, it's normally green, I believe. And we'll just go with that. So, does everything look good here? I think so. And now starting scenario, we don't need prisoner. We have no family, so I wonder if this would glitch things out. We're just going to put it on no scenario, I think. Your lord's a renowned craftsman. Hemophilia. That actually might make sense for him. We're going to go with none. We won't do the unholy horde either. We're going to also do no prophecies. Those kind of actually bugged me just a little bit. It's not necessarily about making the game easier. It's just some of them were kind of annoying at times. And I think everything else is pretty well good here. We're going to set this to normal. So if people want to attack us, we have to deal with that. And we're going to go ahead and jump on in. Okay, so here we are, and for those of you who aren't keeping up on it, there have been a couple of updates since our last game. Now, one of them is that we can finally move the hall. This is so great. So, what's really wonderful about this is you can pick anywhere on your starting region. Wow, this is kind of a desolate region here, isn't it? Do we want to stay here? We may actually start our village. Actually, it's pretty well close to this mine. That might be alright then. Wow, do we have any fertile ground really? It looks like a couple little patches here and there. That is going to hurt. Maybe we should build a little bit closer to those then. Wow, that is... I can see why this is a hard start. Okay, we're gonna have to get started right away then. Okay. So I think we may actually go over here a little further. It's gonna be a pain with that rock there. Okay, that's what we're gonna do though. It's gonna be a pain. Maybe like right here? Just trying to strategize and think. Yeah, I think we're gonna go basically right down here. Doesn't have to be perfect. And our market can just go right in front. And these can go, we're gonna do behind, I think. Behind the hall. We don't even, did I destroy that one? What the heck? I think I did. Okay. That's actually fine though, because we don't really need, we'll keep one extra one. Put it there. And we'll put the dormitory here for now. I think we're gonna end up moving it though. Okay, so that's kind of, oh, okay, it went over here for some reason. Destroy that. Okay, that's everything. So now we're gonna build our roads. Well, let's go with the bright. Actually, wait, hold on. No, we won't. We should go for something a little darker. This is gonna be a darker gameplay. Yes. Yes, I quite like that. Alright. Oops. Something like that. And something like that. And now, oh yes. We'll actually move this again. Luckily you can move it without resources. That's actually... I love that. Alright. I keep remembering the bright stone, and I keep trying to do that. We're not doing that this gameplay. We're evil. Even our paths are evil. Alright. So we're gonna put him on everything. And one thing I'm going to try to do... Oh, wait. Hold on. Are you able to set a separate manager on this now, or is it... I guess it's all the same. Okay. And we'll have him go probably to the closer one for now. I mean, it's not really much closer, but it could make a difference. So that seems to be everything there. We'll have to wait for this... Oh, there's... Okay, we need a trader for it. Is that new? Was that always there? I'm not 100% sure. But we'll also... Is there any... We're going to want to start for sure on this. Build a library, right. Service. Library. And we'll just build that right next door to the hall. Which side, though? Probably this side. We don't want it on the path. Alright. Right there. Build this first. We'll need wood. So I'm just going to go ahead and do the whole setup first this time instead of starting the time and kind of trying to do this while everything's going, and then hopefully I can keep a little more of a consistent speed, because I did notice when I was looking back and making the compilation video for that last series, I did a lot of that. Speeding things along really fast and then pressing play and then just doing that over and over again. I don't think that worked out too well. So how many people do we have working? We have 7? How many people work on the lumber mill again? I think it's up to 3, I believe. Is there a way you can see that? It's better to build them far from each other, but closer to the trees. Yes. We are going to do that. We're going to do 2 of them for now, I think. Okay. We will want a third, but for now this is okay. Let's put that there. And a road can go out to here as well. Oh, I think I made that too far. Have to be careful too, because this is costing us quite a bit of gold. Alright, and do we have any extra paths here? We'll take care of that one. Dark stone, a little more. Okay, that seems okay to start. We will want a brewery soon. So where can we build rutabagas that's going to be somewhat fertile? Oh my goodness, this is even these? Okay, I thought those were like tiny little patches of fertile ground. I guess not. Oh, there's no fertile ground. Is that right? Is there something over here in the trees? No. What about this? Is this considered fertile? It is not. Oh boy. Alright, I probably should have just made this even closer to that mine then. What about this? Nope, wow, okay. That is crazy. But actually, you know, I kind of like it because now I can just do whatever I want with the fields. So this is a nice little work area, right? Why not? We'll put 2 rutabaga fields right here. Wait, hold on, how did I... Like that? I could have made it 1 space in. I'm OCD like that, so we're gonna do that. Rutabaga field. Right here. Yes, okay. 2 rutabaga fields. And now... Do we want the tavern yet? That's not gonna matter yet. We will want the altar, and we'll place that probably just right next to their houses. Maybe next to the villagers' houses instead. And we will want a warehouse. And we'll put you... It's along this road or that road. Probably along... We'll put... Actually, hold on. We'll start this early. Put 1 here, and we'll put 1 over here. This way they're both pretty close to... I don't like that, actually. Very OCD here. Very, very OCD. Okay. Right there. Okay, I think that's everything. We will want a little bit of a barracks, but we are, of course, not really doing too much with fighting. One update that there is now is that there are archer towers, and that's probably what we're going to be fast-tracking. Because we get archer towers, and we can probably defend our base pretty well, I would say. Alright, and the Dreer Fort is, I think, set up, so the first thing I want them to do is build this library. Please don't focus on anything else until then. And we'll also do... Let's see... Okay, we'll just leave that at 3 for now. 5, 5. Now, I did increase this as the game went along, but I do want to keep it low for now. Should we keep it at 4? Because then they get 1 gold extra per day after eating. And they can use that to buy beer once we've created beer. Every 5 days. I think you want them being able to buy beer. I want to say it's supposed to be every more like 3 days, but maybe not. Okay, we'll just go with that. Okay, so now we have our library built, so we're going to probably do hop field and beer first. Actually, wait, no. That's right. I thought you had to buy the book for that, but rye field and mill, we can do that now, so we'll do that first. Hopefully that won't take them too terribly long. Building needs a manager. That's probably the logging camp, yep. How many people are unemployed? It says none. How can that be? one worker here. One trader here, so that's 2 people. One worker there. That's 3, 4, 5. By my count, it's only 5 jobs, so... 2 homeless. Okay, yes. Because we did just get some new people. Okay, so we're gonna actually put this just to the 1 speed for now. And we'll do... housing. Another dormitory. Oh, right. I put the altar here. Maybe I should actually move that. I wasn't really thinking very far ahead there. Okay. Put another dormitory there. And instead, we'll place that altar... maybe just next to the library. That doesn't seem like space we're going to necessarily need to make use of yet. Alright. There we go. And so now we would have 4, 5 jobs? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 jobs, I think. Plus builders. 8 jobs, okay. Yep, okay, that checks out. Just making sure I know how to count the builders. I mean, obviously I can just look here, but it's kind of nice to be able to, at this early stage, just kind of guess. Alright. So we need 4 more. We'll probably put an upgrade here then. Holy Caravan arrived. That's great. And there's also... Is this a free lord? Yes, it is. Mostly a commander. It could be worth it, though. That way we could be able to still take out bandit camps. We'll figure that out in a second. So we're probably going to want at least some bows. Is that going to be too expensive? Ooh, it is very, very expensive. 48 each. Yeah, that is going to be very expensive. I don't think we're going to be able to do that yet. Peasant's house, not going to do that yet. We do want the scaffolding and the temple. We will want pretty much all the Tanea people, I think. We want to get a good population going right away. Oh, that's right. I am going to make sure I actually check all of the language stuff this time. I don't think that there's anything else here we really want to buy. We'll probably... How long is this food gonna last us? 14, so at least 10 days. We may be okay then. Okay, so in that case... I'll just put the price of rutabaga way up for now then. Okay, there we go. Now they shouldn't eat that. And we'll also get ready to build the brewery. Oh, is that? That's production. And we'll place that right about here. Actually, we can make use of this space right here. And then service, tavern. Tavern can just go pretty much right next door. So now, are we going to hire this lord? Question is, do we want to do bandit camps relatively soon here? Alright. I don't see any yet. I don't remember how long they take to spawn initially. So I don't know. It could be good to have another manager, but I'm just not sure that we need it. Petyr's already pretty good at this kind of thing. He's only doing 3. So, I think we'll wait. So we're just going to speed things up. Now we're going to have a look here. Politics, demand vassalage. I think we'll actually do I don't know, I mean, can you... Threat of plunder, dark deeds. So we could start an assassination right away. Or kidnap. Or, whoa, library robbery. We can steal their books. That seems like it could be pretty good. 3 to 5. How successful is that? Chance of success 59, so not that great. We could still try it. I mean, what happens if we fail? It doesn't seem like it says. Okay, what about assassination? 26%. Or sorry, that was kidnapping. Assassination is 30. Wow, we have an easier time. Yeah, that makes sense. Duel. If you know, you know. That would be pretty funny. I don't think he would be successful. Honestly, maybe we should do a little sucking up before anything else. Which one of these guys is the strongest? None of them are really that strong. Oh, this guy. Okay, well, go ahead and Flesh Wolf Hunt. That's still the best, right? Well, other than sending him money, which we're not going to do. So we'll send Petyr to Greenspire for now. And I think that's where we're going to end it for the day. We'll put Petyr on these rutabaga fields first. But I thank you very much for watching, and I will see you in the next episode.